With the surge of cases here in Indiana and across the country from the Omicron variant, a lot of people are going and getting testing. But then after that, there is some confusion about what to do if your test is one of the thousands that are coming back positive.
Last week, the CDC changed its isolation guidelines to help employees get back to work quicker, citing data that people are most contagious in the first few days. But these new changes are causing some confusion.
I get it. I mean, it's confusing to me, like I said, and this is what I do for a living.
Here's what the current guidance says. If you test positive, you can isolate for 5 days instead of 10. After that, if you don't have symptoms, you can return to normal, but you need to wear a mask for another 5 days. If you do have symptoms, stay home until you feel better. Now, if you are a close contact and boosted, you can skip quarantining and wear a mask for 10 days. If you are not boosted, you need to quarantine for 5 days and see if symptoms occur. Right now, a negative test is not required for any of this, only suggested, something the American Medical Association has criticized, calling the guidance confusing and counterproductive.
Towing the line of whether or not we're basing our guidelines on supply, whether we're basing our guidelines on economics, or whether we're basing our guidelines on science.
But the CDC director defended her decision, saying,
if you are infected, you are most contagious in the 1 to 2 days prior to your symptoms and the 2 to 3 days after your symptoms.
So what should you do if you test positive? Most experts say to keep following the CDC guidance and that it's a smart move to get tested before returning to normal.
I really encourage you to try and get tested, even if it's just with a home test kit, if you can get one of those.
Shandy Darth says it's better to be safe than sorry, recommending Hoosiers take extra precaution.
You know, we don't see great mask use to start with, and then to shorten that time frame is making a lot of the public health people worry.
And this is a recommendation, so it's ultimately up to employers to make the final call.